Here we go. Take one. I didn't even record that. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Good. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Fairly Odd Asians podcast, episode 10. It is February. No, it's March 1st.
It is the
2020. Happy March, everyone.
Mwah! You did it.
That was weird. That was weird. Yeah, so happy March. This is our first podcast in the third month of the year, as well as this is our This is our first podcast that we are recording
on video.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the viewers. Peace, love, and blessings.
I hope you don't think we're too ugly.
Yeah, I love the backdrop. How it's like my messy desk, your calendar, and then the door. Lovely. The backdrop will get better eventually, I think.
When we have more money.
Yeah, when we have more money. And then we just have better, I think, our hopes and aspirations for our podcast. We got some good ideas that we're going to try to do. So, yep.
We're really going to take off and take the Twin Cities by control.
By storm or by control?
By storm.
By storm.
Sorry.
I think that eventually we'll need a 2-camera setup. So like one on you, one on me, maybe 3.
Oh yeah, so
one
we can
on
get
you,
our guests.
One on me, and then
beautiful face.
One like a shot of everyone. I think we have the means to do so. I might need to buy some new tripods and stuff, but I think we could do it. I'm excited to venture into the video side of this.
I'm excited.
You've been ragging on me I think you need to learn video editing.
I was just about to say, I'm excited for you to learn the video side of things.
Well, I know how to do the video stuff. It's just a matter of time.
And time is money. Money is time.
I've been putting out some of the video content, you know.
Yeah, you've been putting out.
Yeah, you know, video content. Like that one, the Revian one.
Yeah.
And the Tammy one.
Those were
she
good.
Liked it. Yep.
Those were nice.
Oh, I don't have my chapstick on me, darn.
Where's the chapstick?
That's all right. But welcome back, everyone. Episode 10. It's been one heck of a weekend, hasn't it?
It's been the worst weekend in a while.
No, it hasn't. We should start with what we did on Friday. What did we do on Friday?
Oh, we filled ourselves with meat.
Yes.
And we went to Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
Which is a Brazilian steakhouse.
Yep. So if you don't know what Fogo de Chao is, it is a Brazilian steakhouse. I'm having a tough time speaking on this Sunday. A Brazilian steakhouse, and it's all you can eat meat.
Yeah, so the servers, I guess you could call them, they come around with these big swords and sticks of meat.
Legit swords with like a plate to catch the juices. It's insane. But
and it's really cool because they can roast the stick of meat or this hunk of meat with medium well pieces or rare pieces.
Well, I think that's how they do it. Isn't that how they cook it? They put the raw pieces on the sword and then they just do that over the fire. I'm pretty sure that's how they do it.
Yeah. But I mean, because they kept asking like, oh, do you want medium rare or do you want well done? I think they cook different parts of the meat differently. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't work there, so maybe they don't. I don't know.
It's amazing. The whole like flipping card thing.
Yeah, so and also this thing with Fogo, you get these little place cards, I guess.
Yeah.
And one side is green, one side is red, and on the green side, when it's flipped up on your table, they just come to you.
It's like they're coming to attack you.
Yeah, with meat.
With meat.
They flock and they're like, oh, would you like a filet mignon? Oh, would you like the prime rib? Oh, would you like the Parmesan crusted pork?
But half the time you can't understand what they're saying.
Wow.
It wasn't because it's not what I was saying. It wasn't because of their race. It was because they just mumbled and they talk so fast.
Yeah, that's true. And there was there were so many people there.
Yeah, the place is packed.
Oh, well, and it was restaurant week in the Twin Cities.
Yep.
So that didn't help.
And they had that special running, so that was big. But I think one of the things that I take away from Fogo is the balls that they have.
Balls?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Like the waiters have balls?
No. Well, most of them did because they were all men. But they have 3 stalls for that big of a restaurant. When you are eating all you can eat meat, I feel like in the male restroom, you got to have more than 3 stalls.
Whoa, what about the ladies? Whoa, come on.
Did you go in the bathroom?
No.
No? How many stalls do you think there were? There were probably 6.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, 3 stalls is ballsy to have.
Well, it's good. They're expecting quick turnaround. Like,
that's just a disaster.
Let's go. Poop,
it's
poop,
a disaster waiting to happen is what that is.
Well, you got through it. We did it. We shoved all the meat inside of us.
Oh my goodness. What a wonderful experience. I'm going to be honest. You were talking about it, that I think I would rather pay as much as we did for like one nice cut of meat.
And then with variety. Sides and appetizer. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Because while all you can eat meat is delightful, some of the meat I was like, eh.
I will say, I was comparing it all to that butter steak that we had at Six Smith on Valentine's Day. Yeah, some of the meat was like tough and it didn't really have much taste.
Yeah. Where it wasn't cooked exactly how I would want it to be cooked.
Right. Like I asked for a medium rare piece one and it was like fully cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It was still wonderful, amazing. I filled my little belly full of meat and it was fantastic.
And then afterwards, this was the most ritzy thing and made me feel like it finally made me feel like an adult finally, where we were like, well, if we don't really want to go out to a crazy bar.
We didn't want to get like lit.
Yeah.
We wanted to do some casual drinking.
Yeah, just chill.
Some casual adult drinking.
Yes, consume some adult beverages.
Yes.
But we went to the Lowe's Hotel, downtown Minneapolis, and they have this bar and lounge called
Cosmos. Wasn't it? Wasn't it
Cosmos?
Yeah,
a Cosmos. Yeah. And it was so cool. They had these like nice lounge chairs and just a really cool vibe. And the waiters or the bartenders were super nice, and we got little fun drinks. Like I got a Paloma.
And it wasn't super expensive drinks.
Nope,
I was very surprised.
Really.
It was pretty reasonable for a bar like that.
But then...
a bar lounge, I guess you could call it.
But as the 6 of us, because we went with our friends.
Yep.
And when the 6 of us were sitting there, interesting clientele of this bar.
Backstory. When we got there was no one sitting in the bar.
Yeah.
And then they showed up. This huge group showed up. They weren't all white, so it was a very eclectic. I'm just saying, like, it was a very eclectic group of people, and we're pretty sure we were trying to guess like what their profession was, and I said like a theater trope. I almost said trope. Is that the right word? Trope?
I don't think so.
I said a theater trope. I cannot talk today. Oh my gosh. Should we just cut this podcast right here and call it good? 8 minutes, 9 minutes in.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. See you never.
No, a theater troupe. I thought it was. And then we had a little bit more conversation. And what did Erin think that they were?
Oh, well, Aaron thought that they were swingers.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could see it because they're just, I don't know, they all seem so close and they were talking to different people in the group.
And what's a swinger?
Oh, well, let me tell you, for all of you who don't quite know what a swinger is, a swinger is someone who is in a relationship, whether that's boyfriend, girlfriend, married, whatever, but then they will go into another relationship and they'll kind of...
It's not a relationship. Isn't it more just of like, we're going to fondle each other?
Well, what I'm saying is they'll go to two other people or one other person.
Yeah.
Or this other group that is a formed relationship.
Yeah.
And they'll do stuff with them.
Yeah.
And kind of like, oh, you take my wife, I take your wife.
Yeah.
Like,
it's kind of like a trading system.
Yeah, like just when you trade Pokemon cards, just...
Yeah, hey. It's basic. Okay, swingers, basically Pokemon cards for adults.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty cool. Mm-hmm. There was actually, I remember there was I'm pretty sure it was true, but there was a rumor that at our country club in Alec called AGC, Alexandria Golf Club, that there was a group of golfers who were swingers, like middle-aged parents that were swingers.
I had a high school friend, and everyone was convinced that his parents were swingers.
Really?
Yeah, because they were both doctors, super rich, and they were just kind of odd. I don't know. But
well, how so? What do you mean odd?
Like,
odd can mean so many different things.
Yeah, just very eclectic, very out there, strange, very like high energy too, and
so high energy, eclectic, and strange means you're a swinger.
No, but okay, people just kept saying they were swingers, and I was like, okay, well, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you just believed what you heard. Yeah, Miss Gullible. Hey, look up at the ceiling. See what's written up there?
Fuck you. That's what's written up there.
Yes, you're so nice to me, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
So very nice.
But yeah, all in all, Friday night was super fun.
Yeah, I just can't go out on Friday nights. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're too old.
No, not too old. I just think that I'm tired from the end of the week. Also, I was thinking about this. Do you think that I don't get good sleep at night? Because remember how I said I never dream?
Yeah.
Or I never can remember my dreams? Mm-hmm. Do you think that's partially because I'm not in REM?
Well, no. I mean, people, they'll have dreams, but sometimes they just don't remember. I mean, I don't know if you get bad sleep, but I think you do go to bed too late most days of the week.
Yeah.
And then you don't get enough sleep.
I'm tired all the time.
Well, maybe you need to stop scrolling through the TikTok.
But it's too good.
Well, I'm sorry.
I am TikTok addicted.
Yeah, you are. You're addicted to the fame, addicted to the scrolling.
Addicted to the fame? No. We actually did have one of our TikToks hit 1,300 views. So good for us.
Wow.
Not famous whatsoever. It only has 29 likes, but whatever. You know what? What are we on? Week like 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Still not famous.
We just got to bust the algorithm.
Yes, we do. I just want one to go viral. Just one. That's
and then we can
all
die.
I'm asking. One TikTok to go viral, and then I will stop posting. I have an idea for one that I'm currently in the works of. Mm-hmm. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think cat videos are the way to go with that.
Cat and dance or...
Well, we both know I can't dance. Quit playing footsie with me here.
Oh, sorry. I just like to touch.
Oh my God, stop. Gal. This is what we were talking
about.
Gal. This is like what we were... This is what we were...
Is this Little House on the Prairie?
Oh, Gal darn it. Oh,
Golly gee.
This is what we were talking about the other day on the podcast where I was like, you just need to like not be touching me all the time.
This is where we have our almost divorce moments, is where I touch Aaron or I cuddle Aaron too much.
Yeah.
And then he just blows up like Mount Vesuvius.
I don't blow up. I just say, get away from me.
You go, no. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I just freak out like that.
But yeah, no, we definitely, I mean, interesting that you say that, but we have very different love languages, I've learned in the past 2 years.
We do?
Yeah.
I think I did this test one time.
Yeah, with your ex, Molly.
No, not Molly.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought that's what you said. Who was it then?
No, it's Franny.
She made you?
Yeah. The judgment in your eyes right now.
Oh my... Wait, but I think... How long did you guys date?
Oh, are we really getting into this right now?
Well, this is important because, like, if you were dating a month, then that's
no. We didn't date a month. That was the other girl that we talked about on the first podcast.
Oh, Jalen.
If you haven't listened yet, listen to the first podcast. Of course, you just say her name.
Oh, sorry. Oops. Did I do that?
We dated for like. So we met in the spring. I think we met in like March.
Okay.
And then we dated till like June. So like 4 months? 3 months?
And she made you do that? Ugh.
Yeah.
But wait, why did she make you do that? I'm curious.
I don't know. Don't ask me. She was talking about it one day and she's like, have you ever taken the test? I was like, no. So I took it.
I feel okay. No,
I love the judgment.
No.
Just oh, okay.
Okay, the reason why I'm like kind of at pause is because me being a girl, and if I were to do that, like, oh hey, like I saw this thing. Oh, she has an undermining reason why she wanted you to do it and why she asked you.
What do you think her reason was?
I think that maybe okay. Don't take this to heart. Please don't take this to heart. But you said she broke up with you, kind of ghosted you, right?
No, she didn't like go. Well, okay. Are we real? This is someplace I did not see this podcast going.
No, this is important for this whole thing.
Okay, so we broke up because she said like, oh, I just need to take a break during the summer and then we can get back together during the fall. And dumbass me was like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. Yeah, let's do it. Because I was just dumb, love-struck Aaron. God, I'm so dumb. But yeah, so that happened. And then, yeah. So then she broke up with me officially. Basically, we were broken up in June, beginning of June. So, yeah. So what do you think her motive was?
Okay.
Why the hell are we talking about this?
Okay, no, this is I think the psychology and the emotional aspect and just everything about relationships, past, future, present, they're so interesting. But okay, I just like
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Well,
the fact that this is on video and we are putting this out to the interwebs.
Yeah, good. You're welcome. But God. No, I personally think she asked you because she was feeling some disconnect. And she was trying to do that and then, like, show you, oh, your answers are different than mine.
I look like a ghost in this video. Should I turn this off?
Maybe.
Are we too dark then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn it back on.
Turning light back on. Sorry, folks. We're experimenting.
We just need some ring lights. We just need some lights to, like, that's eventually.
Yeah, just $1,000 more.
Big podcast dreams. But, okay. Sorry. Keep going.
I was saying that I think she did that because, you know, she felt some sort of disconnect or like she felt herself maybe feeling some sort of way and she used that to try and get you to see how she was feeling without outwardly telling you. And so that you'd be like, oh yeah, and you'd recognize it, but maybe you didn't. I don't know. And
before you, I was just a lovesick little puppy.
So I turned you into a hard knock, just don't have feelings?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
No, God. Should we just call her up right now and just see? I'm totally kidding. That's a joke. But okay, that's not happening.
This is why I'm surprised that
That'd be great content, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, whoops.
Okay, the fact that you said you were a lovesick puppy kind of surprises me. I was a
hopeless romantic.
Well, that surprises me because I don't feel like you could from day one dating me, you were like, I'm a realist. Like, no. Like, nope.
I was a realist. Yeah. I said we should start a long distance relationship. And you were still in college.
Yeah.
That's not convincing enough for you?
That to me
you're throwing that out the window.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay, because there have been other moments where you've outwardly told me, well, I'm a realist, so that's why
true.
X, Y, and Z. And so for you to be this lovesick puppy in previous relationships, like, were you just so broken that when I got to you... I was
such an idiot.
I was like, I have the pieces
maybe I
to
was
pick up.
hardened before you. Maybe. I was jaded. That might be the term.
Gosh.
Are you crying?
No.
Your eyes are watering.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Oh, okay. Thanks for opening them up a little bit.
Okay, Squints McGee.
That's right back at you, almond eyes.
Okay, you little croissant.
You potato. No,
I take that to heart.
Yeah, I don't know. It was whatever. This is someplace I did not envision the podcast going tonight, but
well, hey, no, it's healthy to dive into your past relationships. And
yeah, should we dive into yours?
Sure.
I'm just kidding. I really don't want to. I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yes, but I will say I've always been a lovesick puppy, hopeless romantic, and I just
continue to be to this day. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's okay. Mm-hmm. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, my little hard rock.
I'm not a hard rock.
Just gotta chisel you away.
Hard Rock Cafe. That's actually where we told my dad and Will's dad what schmeckle meant. It was at a Hard Rock Cafe in New Orleans.
Great.
Yep. So
excellent.
Fun fact there. All right. So now that we have talked about my ex-girlfriend and why we broke up, didn't think that was going to happen today. Yeah. Megan, do you want to tell the people your continued saga with your great car, Betty?
Oh, well, so, Friday was great. And of course, in my life, like one thing has to be great, the next thing has to be shitty.
Yeah.
And so Saturday comes around and I was super pumped. It's a great, beautiful day. Mm-hmm. I drove myself over to my therapist in St. Paul, had a great session. Then I was like, treat yourself. I'm going to go to IKEA in Bloomington.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
And I went there. I got some nightstands that are adorable. And I was just so happy. And then I drive home from Bloomington. I'm unpacking the car. And I look, I'm like, what is that on the corner of my trunk? And someone freaking smoked my car. Fully.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to situate myself. So I'm in the camera, but at the same time, I'm comfortable. Because if I was sitting up too high. But yeah, sorry.
I see. Okay.
I was leaning forward a little bit. Okay.
But
continue.
So someone fully dented my car, inches into my bumper.
Yeah.
And
they hit it pretty hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were coming in fast and furious. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, what the frick? And so I am just in a state of anger. Kitty rage was showing.
You didn't see it until you got back from IKEA all the way in Bloomington.
Which is 20 minutes away.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Bloomington all the way back to Robbinsdale.
Yep. And so I call the good old Minneapolis Police Department. Yep. And they're like, well, because it didn't happen in Minneapolis, you have to call the Bloomington Police. I'm like, okay, I'll transfer you. So then she transferred me. And then the Bloomington Police person was like, well, you need to come in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And so drove our stupid little butts over to the Bloomington Police Department. Mm-hmm. We get there and there's no one in the parking lot. And the sign says closed.
Closed on Saturday and Sundays. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
lovely.
I'm like, what in the world? And so I call the number that's listed on the outside of the police department building for non-emergencies. Mm-hmm. And I get the same operator, of course. And she's just a peach and a half. And she's like, oh, well, there's a buzzer on the side. You can just buzz in.
But it said for emergencies.
Yeah.
So I was like, this isn't an emergency.
Yeah. She was super rude. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, thanks. Hung up on me. Like, all right, word. And then we get in there. We're sitting in the lobby. No one's there. And we're just like, okay, do.
This went on for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We were sitting in the lobby for like 20 minutes by ourselves. No music, no nothing, in silence.
Yep. And I saw at least a few police officers walking by. Yeah. And I was like, okay, fine. Don't acknowledge that we're here. Whatever. Yep. And so finally, after forever, a police officer who was very nice, I might add.
He was super nice.
Mm-hmm. He came down, talked to us, and he said he was going to talk to his his colleague,
partner.
Yeah, partner. have them look into tapes and see if they can find anything on their surveillance. Mm-hmm. But the bad part is, I guess, is that if they don't have anything to go off of, like a license plate or a car in the video footage from IKEA, that they basically just, they don't have anything to report on.
Yeah. Megan's car is cursed. She's gotten into, 3 accidents in it already?
I've gotten into 3 accidents.
Yep.
No. Well, 2 accidents in it.
One self-inflicted.
When was that?
Your front left bumper?
Oh, you called that an accident?
Yeah. Was it on purpose?
Well, no. Okay, so in this car, I've gotten into 1 accident. When my car died on the road?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, fun fact, about a year ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, a year ago.
Yep.
My car died on the road, and I got sideswiped. Super scary.
Mm-hmm.
And then
on. You keep talking. I gotta make sure the camera's still on.
Okay. Super scary. And then this was self-inflicted. I was in a parking lot, and I, just casually smoked a cement pillar.
Yeah, you just rammed a cement pillar with the side of your car, and it was all good.
Totally busted up my front left bumper.
Yep.
Haven't fixed it yet.
So proud.
And my muffler was bad, or my exhaust pipe was leaking.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get that fixed.
Yep.
My sensors in my car don't work.
Yep. Just a really big struggle of a car. You might honestly be one of the most unlucky people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah. And you know what? I told you this yesterday in the car. Mm-hmm. I attribute this because I'm very
to your
suspicious.
No good, dirty, rotten, pig stealing great-great-grandfather?
No.
What's that in reference to? The awesome cinematic movie of...
Holes.
Yep. Thank you.
Dumb. No.
So good.
This all stemmed from when I was in Athens, Greece, 3 years ago, on my spring break, actually. It was just around this time. Oh my God. But I was in Athens, Greece, and I was on this old people's van or bus tour where we drove up into the mountains.
Old people's bus tour.
Yeah, it was. You know those old people tours where you can go in a bus, someone's speaking and guiding you?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not kidding. It was me and my 2 friends, Alex and Madison.
Okay.
And we were with a bunch of 70-year-olds.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sick.
But it was cool because we drove into the mountainside in Greece.
Yep.
We got to see the Oracle of Delphi.
Okay.
Which is super cool.
Okay.
And there's this huge Delphi statue. And we're there and it's this kind of folklore. Like, if you give Delphi a gift or something, you'll have good luck or whatever.
Yep.
And so, me being the dumbass I am, I threw a penny. I threw a single American penny.
Yeah, good job.
At Delphi. And so she probably saw it and was like,
oh, this peasant.
Yeah, my gosh, I'm going to curse her. And so from there, I don't know if we have time to talk about this, but afterwards, after Athens, me and my friend Alex and Madison, we went to this hostel on the island of Corfu.
Okay.
And it's called the Pink Palace.
The Pink Palace?
Yes.
Why is it called the Pink Palace?
Because it's painted all, that Post-it note pink.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. And this place, look it up, people. Go, look up the Pink Palace in Corfu, Greece.
Corfu.
It's a bit ratchet, I have to say.
Okay.
And let me just disclaimer that the Greek men told us that pink, when houses are painted pink in Greek culture, that is to signal that it's a brothel.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this hostel was a brothel.
Basically.
Sick.
Oh, I can't even. It was so peaceful when me, Alex, and Madison were there. Uh-huh. And then there was a handful of other people. There was this guy we'd met who was in the army, serving in Iraq. He was there on vacation.
Yeah.
He was a fuck, though, I have to say. His name was Buddy, and he was
his real name was Buddy, or that was his nickname?
No, that was his name, Buddy.
Who names their kid Buddy?
I don't know.
Hey, Buddy.
But he was 32.
Nice.
And then there was
your kind of guy, a little bit older. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. But then there was some other Canadian people. There's another girl from the States who was working at the hostel.
Okay.
And
the brothel.
Yep. The hostel brothel.
Yep.
And it happened to be my birthday, my 21st birthday there.
Yep.
And so we, there was many drinks to be had. And, just in celebratory fashion.
You just died is basically what this boils down to.
I'm trying to say it nicely.
Yeah, well, more you properly.
Died. Yeah. Yep. But, the bartender at that we went down to the ocean side, and there's this cute little tiki bar, and the group of us, the 8 of us, we were there and we were celebrating my birthday, and the bartender poured 21 shots.
Lovely.
And designed it in the shape of 21.
Sick.
Lit it on fire, and I blew it out as my candle. I then proceeded to take many of these shots. Mm-hmm. And let me just disclaim this, as this was a very one-off thing. I don't do this all the time.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. No, that was college me. Excuse me. So then, we're just sharing the shots, and, a few things happen that we won't get into that aren't PG.
Yes. So good.
I'm going to just go to the grave with.
We'll let the viewers and the listeners
let your imagination go wild.
That's weird. No, don't do that, people. No, don't do that.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. But the bad part was I was standing on top of this cliff or balcony, and I fell backwards, and I was, this is bad. I was pretty knocked out at this point.
Yeah.
And so my roommate friend, Alex, she gets a knock at the door, and this Mexican guy, he was holding me and carrying me. And she goes, "What happened?" And he goes, "Well, it's okay. She just fell down some stairs, and she's okay." And Alex is like, "Oh, okay." And so he puts me on the bed, puts me on my side. Mm-hmm. Or no, he just lays me there. And Alex is like, "Well, I don't need her to die from asphyxiation." Mm-hmm. So she tries to lay me on my side. But I fell off the bed, hit my head on
very nice
the nightstand.
Yep. So in a roundabout way, this all deals with what? You being
my bad luck. Yes, my bad luck.
Yeah.
And then my tailbone was just super messed up.
Still messed up to this day.
Mm-hmm. It's really bad. But I also broke my phone on the same trip. Just
Holy
that
crap,
same day.
You are cursed. Mm-hmm. You are cursed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm dating someone who's cursed.
Yep. And then...
Lovely.
And then when we came back from Corfu, our train, it was... Something happened... because we got to France, and from Marseille back to Montpellier, where we were living at the time, the train was so packed because the workers were on strike, so people just kept jumping on for free. So there was no room for us. And so that was the last train out for the day.
Okay.
And we're like, well, great. So then we were stuck at the train station, and my phone was about to die. Or no, I didn't have my phone.
Oh my God.
My friend's phone was about to die.
That's just struggle.
And so the weirdest thing, though, is this girl that I had met and talked to on the way to Greece, who was super nice from Tunisia, she was also in the station coming home from Greece.
Okay.
And so she's like, "Oh, well, I'm going to get a ride in this car, blah, blah, blah." We're like, "Yes, we're coming with you. We are going in this car with you." And we got home.
Whoa. That's wild. I hadn't heard that story.
Yeah. Oh, she had the prettiest eyes. Oh my God. I was just thinking about that.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you made it home safely, even though you have the worst luck ever. So basically, all that long story boiled down to Megan has shitty luck because she gave the Oracle of Delphi
a penny.
Yep. An American penny at that.
I really hope that my bad luck doesn't transfer to our future children.
Let's hope not, because that would be just horrendous.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So Megan's car troubles continue. Mm-hmm. That car is so tainted.
Yeah. If anyone wants to buy my 2011 Buick LaCrosse,
anyone want to buy a shitty car, Megan has the hookup.
I'll cut you a great deal.
Yeah, you will.
And I'll even hug you too.
Oh my gosh. That's a weird thing to say. Yeah.
But overall, it's been an interesting weekend.
It's been an interesting weekend.
I'm just, it's great. Love life.
Yeah.
Live life 1, 2.
Live life 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Hopefully they find the perp who hit your car and they make sure that person gets
What they deserve.
What they deserve. I was going to say annihilated, but that's a little aggressive for a hit and run. But
they deserve a hot shower in hell. But that's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
That's it.
And to go along with car troubles, my car got backed into as well.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We're just having great luck this weekend. Your luck is rubbing off on me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I went out to my car yesterday in our tainted freaking apartment, and I saw like these big clear plastic chunks all over the ground at the back rear bumper of my car, of Peach. And I was like, that's weird. And then I looked at my Jeep, and there was nothing. There's like no damage. I didn't see anything right away, so I was like, okay, whatever. But then I looked in my Jeep. I have a kind of a my trunk is opened by like a hatchback. Yeah, that's what it's called, a hatchback tailgate that opens up from down to up, and there's a little ledge, and there's some like little plastic pieces there. So I was like, oh, that's weird how that got there. Well, then I went back out when we were looking at your car, going to your car, and I looked closer, and there actually is a mark. Yeah. There's a little crack, and my back right, like red reflective light is a little cracked.
And someone in our parking lot has a very cracked taillight.
Yeah, their taillight is legitimately missing a big clear piece. Mm-hmm. So I took a picture of theirs. I mean, maybe what I do is I report it to the police, but don't report it as insurance, because I don't want my insurance to go up. Is that insurance fraud? I don't know. I don't think so. No.
I mean,
I don't want my insurance to go up, is what I'm saying.
You can't report it.
If I report it as an accident, then my insurance will go up. Plus, it'll be like an accident on the car, even though there's like no damage. Honestly, it's not damage where I feel like it warrants getting it fixed, to be completely honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I would like to get some compensation from that person back, because they freaking backed up into my car. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do that. If you have any ideas, hit me up.
Yeah, if you are a lawyer, if you're an attorney, come at us.
I'd love to have you help me. Mm-hmm. God, so dumb. That's one reason why I don't really like this apartment either, is because the parking lot is so dumb. Yeah.
Better than parking on the street for the past 2 years. Yeah. I've just had to park my little car in the street.
Yeah, but that street parking was fine though.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some days it was tainted, but.
What do you mean? Like during snow emergencies and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I always have to move it, or.
I can see that.
There's a lot of construction on that street too.
Yeah. The latter part, but.
Yeah. But highlights or fun new thing of the weekend that gave us life was
hell yes,
the new show we've been watching.
Yes. So if you have not heard, on Netflix, there's a show called Love is Blind. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
And is love blind? Oh my God.
So the premise of the show is that there's girls and guys, and they stay in separate suites. And it's multiple girls and guys. And the premise is they have pods set up where the people go into the pods. They can talk to each other, but they can't actually see each other. There's a wall in between the two pods.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on video, it'd be like Megan and I talking, and a wall right in between us.
Mm-hmm. But we have
can't see each other.
But it's kind of nice because there's a little lounge, and you can have drinks.
Yeah.
And
so holy crap. And then the premise is like they talk to these people for like less than a week, and then the guy proposes to the woman, and then if they propose, then they can see each other the next day. Mm-hmm. And then they go on like this 4-week, 3-week vacation and see if their love really works. And then in like 30 some days, they get married. All of this takes place in like a month and a half.
Yeah, it's very fast turnaround.
Oh my God.
But some of these people, like obviously.
You want to talk about hopeless romantics?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Here we go.
Like obviously they're weeded out and cast to be a certain way or have certain emotions.
Yep.
But there's this one guy, and he is, what is his name? The scientist?
The scientist. Oh, I don't even know what his name is. He looks like he's a ginger.
Yeah. But he's a scientist, and he's like, yeah, I went into this, and because I'm a scientist, I really wanted to do this experiment and see, is love truly blind?
You had it spot on. Tell the people, tell the listeners, tell the Fairly Odd Asians people what you told me last night about him.
Oh, he was the guy. Sounds so mean. But he was the guy in high school who was kind of awkward, didn't really get girls and just was kind of nerdy. Then glowed up.
Yep.
And
became semi-attractive and
doesn't know how to handle that.
Yep. He's super socially awkward, I feel like.
Yeah.
But
and then he was crying, talking to her the second day they were talking.
Yeah.
And
because they talked about their family and how important their family was to each other. And then they both started crying.
And then he goes, and she goes, are you crying? And he goes, yeah. And she goes, me too.
Me too.
And then he goes, I love you.
Yeah. The second or third day that they were talking to each other, they told each other that they love each other. What in the world? Granted, the first day was all testing out different people. That sounds bad.
Sounds like a lot of STDs.
The first day was all of them like going from pod to pod talking to different people.
Yeah, writing down in their little notebooks like, oh, Darren is an asshole.
Yeah. Unbelievable. What a premise for a show. She is way out of his league, to be completely honest.
Well,
she's very attractive. He is not that attractive.
I think he's attractive, but he's just kind of odd.
He's a weird dude.
He seems a little bit like a space cadet, even though he's a scientist.
Yeah. He could be a space cadet. He's like the guy who tries to be, well, actually there is a guy on the show who does this, but like he's the guy who tries to be like super poetic about everything. And
yeah.
But that's the other guy who gave the box to the girl.
Oh my. If you're a guy or you're a girl and you propose to your significant other, this
give him an empty box is basically what she's trying to say.
Oh my God. This show I told Aaron, I was like, never propose to me like this.
Wild.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Absolutely wild. What was the rationale for the empty box? Because he hadn't created memories with her or something?
So, yeah, this dude,
I wish we knew their names. Let me look him up.
I think his name might be Garrett. No, he's...
Sounds like a nice white man name.
Well, it's this guy, he's 32. And the girl he's talking to is Giannina? I think?
I don't know. Hold on.
It's something. But she is 25.
Cast members.
So, I mean, there's already this kind of big age gap. And he, is falling in love, blah, blah, but she is definitely hesitant. But he comes the next day, and he has this whole spiel, and he's like, Giannina, I was...
Giannina?
Am
I going to ruin the show if I look at this, I think?
Maybe. But he's like, I was writing down all my favorite memories of travel, my family, all these things. And then I thought, no, this is not right. And he's like, the box is there, and I would like you to open it. And I'm not kidding, folks. This is how it happened. She walks over to the box that's in her pot, opens it, and she's like,
it was empty.
It's empty. And he goes...
Cameron was the name of the other guy, the scientist guy.
Yep.
And keep going, sorry.
But then he goes, I didn't wrap it. The bow tie is on my wrist. And the reason that it's empty is because I didn't think Taylor, I didn't think this was fair to you because... What was his rationale? What did he say?
I don't even remember. I just remember it being so dumb. It didn't make any sense.
He said, I am your gift.
Yeah. He was trying to be like super poetic, and he just said, I am your gift.
Oh, and you can just see her. She's not...
Matt, this guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just not understanding.
No. Damien. Sorry, not Matt. Damien.
But,
did you know that Barnett's name is Matt? Barnett is his last name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
He's another F-boy. Yeah. Oh, my God.
But it's just... okay, the whole concept of the show is just absolutely wild, but I love it at the same time. It is... I think we were talking about this. Reality TV is something that I think I am very much into.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's trash, but I am trash too. So I love it.
I am those people.
I belong in the dumpster with them.
Yeah. No, but I truly think that show is just absolutely nuts.
Yeah. And, I've been thinking about it a little bit today. I'm like, and we kind of talked about this, but is love blind?
I don't even know what that means, to be completely honest.
I think the phrase is talking about like, oh, love is blind. Like, it doesn't, like, the premise for the show, it doesn't matter what race you are,
right.
what your age is.
Right.
Like, it's what your personality is or what your inside.
But physical attraction is part of a relationship, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. So that's why this whole thing is so bonkers to me.
It's dumb. Because, okay, the girls on the show are definitely a lot more attractive. Well, this is coming from a heterosexual male, but the girls on the show are definitely a lot more attractive, objectively, than the guys. I truly think that.
I mean, I think as a heterosexual female, I think the males are pretty good looking.
Really?
But
aren't the girls better? Like, I think the girls are out of the guys' leagues.
No, I don't think so.
I'm going to see if the camera shuts off after 20 minutes. Nope, it keeps going.
I don't think so personally, but that's just me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But no, this.
That's what we're going to be watching tonight.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love is not blind. The end.
Yeah. I do think that there needs to be a physical attraction component to a healthy relationship, which they're going to get now. But
yeah,
just think like there's some of those girls that I would not want to marry personally. Like, if you were like 5'4" and the girl is like 6'2" and you have no idea, I suppose they probably talked about it a little bit, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah. Or gave hints.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like it's got to be I totally get it. The first instinct when you see someone is like, oh my gosh, they're really attractive. Like Tinder. Think about Tinder. Like very very objective based on looks, right?
Yeah. And I mean, that's part of the beauty, I thought, very shallowly, of Tinder. I was like, oh, like he's
hot, he's not, he's hot, he's not. See ya. Good, see ya.
Well, it's like, I mean, the fact that, you have all of these, this sounds terrible of me, but you have all these options
I can't wait to hear this.
In one app.
True.
And you can just weed them out.
Very true.
Versus going to a bar, having to actually start a conversation.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, okay, how do I get out of this?
Yeah, these people suck.
I need to grab my girlfriend. She needs to be like, oh, our Uber is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just think it's, yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. If you would have showed up at my door and you would have been not the cute guy I saw on Tinder, I would have been like, ooh,
Would you have totally still would have gone on that date with me.
Yeah. I would have gone on a date with you.
But then you would have ghosted me.
I wouldn't have ghosted you.
Yeah, you might have.
I would have said, no, okay, this is what I use on a different guy. I said, I think we're just in different places right now. I don't really think that we should, I don't really think I want to be dating right now.
So diplomatic of you.
Yes.
Good for you.
Because I'm not trying to be that asshole who ghosts and.
True chains. All right. Well, I think it's time to wrap up the pod. Megan, you got any advice?
Oh, just people... Just never flip a penny at Delphi, the Oracle of Delphi.
Flip a quarter or something. Mm-hmm. Give her a little something.
I hope that you never go onto the show Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Because I will make fun of you.
Yep.
And yeah.
I think my news of the day is when you wake up, news of the day. Inspiration of the day. When you wake up, each new day is a gift, just like Damien was a gift to his wife, future wife.
Wait, did you just spoil? Do they stay together?
I have no idea.
Oh.
That's what I was just assuming. I'm really interested to see where these relationships go. But
down the toilet.
Yeah, so that is episode 10 of the pod. Thank you for listening. Remember to follow us on all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Tonight, if you're listening to this on Monday, tonight I will be live streaming the Bachelor tell-all. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be live streaming the tell-all because the tell-all is kind of dumb. But, yeah. Follow us on all those at The Fairly Odd Asians, except for on Twitter. It's just at Fairly Odd Asians. like, subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe. The camera just stopped. That's fine. Any last words for the people?
I don't know.
That was inspirational. All right. It's time to wrap this pod up. All right. Thank you guys so much for the support and listening. We appreciate it. Share it with your friends. And we love you all.